Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. This is the day before Christmas Eve. Again, happy Saturday, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. This is your boy Chef Don Juan. And we are here to discuss the bishop again. Yes, indeed. And not the bishop, let me say Bishop T.D. Jakes. Let's put it that way. Because we all know when we say the bishop, we're talking about this.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
All right, that's the one we talking about when we say the bishop. So we have to say Bishop T.D. Jakes. All right. So Bishop T.D. Jakes has responded to the allegations via the Christian Post. I have my thoughts on this, and I am going to give my true thoughts in regards to this. We're going to go through it, and then, child, I'm going to give you my opinion. But anyway, before we get started, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are not subscribed. And also, too, please make sure you bang that notification bell. Listen, it's Saturday morning. I got my coffee in my cup. And I am ready to get into some things, honey. I'm not a power bottom or a power bottom is what the bishop said. I don't know who y'all thought y'all was talking about was a power bottom, but the bishop said he ain't no power bottom. Okay. All right, let's get into some. Give me just a second. Let me get this. I hate when you be on these websites and these little ads pop up. Hold on. Because we getting right into it. Now, I want to say everything said here is alleged in my opinion. Okay, it is in my opinion, and it is alleged. All right, so allegedly. Okay, allegedly. All right, so do we need to revisit the TikTok in which it was stated that Bishop was a power bottom allegedly down to the Diddy parties? We're not gonna go back over it. We're just gonna read the article. All right. Shout out to the 11 people watching on Twitter. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here with your boy. Let me speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get into some things. What's going on, Mia? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Is it Ada? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. PM2 Ross. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy holidays to y'all too. What's up, Amber Shelby? Good morning. Happy holidays to you. Let's see, Miss Ann, how you doing? Miss Harrison, happy holidays to you as well. Let's see who else is up in here. Bev Jax, happy holidays to you, love. All right, I think that's it so far. All right, let's get into some things. All right, so this week there was a TikToker who put out this information about Bishop Jakes. Now, the TikToker did say it was alleged, um, and put out this information. Now, I told you guys where she got this information from, and it's a YouTube channel called Tough News TV. Now, I told y'all that, right? And I told y'all that this same YouTuber also talks about Diddy and Cassie, and for a long time he's been talking about the conspiracy theories around the death of Kim Porter, and all of those things, right? So Bishop Jakes went to the Christian Post. The Christian Post is going to always pretty much back him up, especially who he is and who he's considered. And I feel the same way even about the whole Cora Jakes situation and what she did to get the son that she has right now. Same thing. They went right to the Christian Post to leave a statement. All right. So we're gonna get into this. Um, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So let me hello to everyone coming in. Hello, 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 hello. All right, let's get into it. So it says TD Jakes camp calls off trending unverified report, false addresses, did Diddy's parties. Okay. Now again, we all know that we've heard over the years what happens around there at Diddy's parties. The people was trying to figure out why the bishop was down to the party. Good morning, Clyde. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Audrey. Good morning, Edna. Good morning, everybody. So, the people was wondering why he was down to the Diddy parties, because we know ain't nothing saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost feel happening down to them parties. Okay. Jesus is not being talked about down to them parties. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. So it says a representative for popular uh, TV pastor T.D. Jakes, who leads the Potter's House megachurch in Dallas, Texas, has dismissed the false, baseless claims and unverified report, casting innuendo about his sexuality and accusing him of being a frequent participant at sex parties hosted by producer and music mogul Sean Combs, known by his stage name as Diddy. Recent claims circulating on pockets of social media about Bishop T.D. Jakes are false and baseless. Jordan Ora, executive director of public relations and communications for T.D. Jakes Group, T.D. Jakes Ministries, and the Potter's House, told the Christian Post an exclusive statement on Thursday. Now, I find this interesting that the statement was put out on Thursday. The story really came out, I would say the story probably came out Wednesday, Thursday ish. So they really actually responded immediately almost after it happened. So that's interesting as well. Anyway, let's keep going. What has always been true, in the words of the late Pastor Charles H. Spurgeon, if you want the truth to go around the world, you must hire an express train to pull it in. But if you want a lie to go around the world, it will fly. It is light as a feather, and a breath will carry it. Okay, so basically, just saying that they were going to find a team of people. Well, of course, he has people, a team of people, a team of lawyers and spokesmen and people who are going to speak out in regards to him. So, we get it, we understand it. Now, Horace said that it was disheartening to witness the numerous deep fake photos and the dissertation of words through false misrepresentations I'm sorry, y'all. I think before I go any further, I think the biggest thing for me is reading this, kind of really having my feelings. I'm going to tell you guys now. I guess you can call me biased. You can call me. I don't know if I'm a real one. I can't. I gotta be honest. I think this statement was going to happen, of course, because of who TD Jakes is. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on going, honey. Anyway, he was saying that it was disheartening to witness the numerous deep fake photos and dissertation of words that are false. Now there is much more important work to be done um to create a better world, she said. The Bible teaches us the importance of compassion and care for others, especially those who may be marginalized or in need. Chairman Jakes, here we go. Chairman Jakes. Chairman Jake, yeah, he does have a whole count. Uh, Chairman Jakes, sorry y'all. One second, give me one quick second, y'all. These ads, how can I get rid of this? Oh, the text is down here at the bottom. Okay, all right. Um, okay, so Chairman Jakes has stated that the claims are false, they're ignorant, and they're just too much, child. All right. And he is focused on the meaningful change for millions around the globe, guided by the timeless principles of compassion, service, and ministry. Jake's a 66-year-old married father and grandfather, has been a well known figure in the Christian community for decades, filling arenas across the globe with followers to hear his sermons, buy his books, and support his philanthropic work. All right. On Thursday, Jake's name became a trending topic on multiple social media platforms after a YouTube channel known as Tough News TV embroidered the Woman Thou Art Loose author in a recently settled lawsuit in which R&B singer Cassie accused Combs of R-wording, as well as repeated physical abuse over nearly a decade. In the explosive lawsuit, Cassie's whole uh, I'm sorry, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, alleged alleged that shortly after she met Combs in 2005 at the age of 19, he began a controlling and abusive relationship with her in which she was given drugs, beaten, and forced to have sex with male prostitutes as he was filmed. Combs allegedly hosted the orgies at high-end hotels across the U.S. On Wednesday, Tough News TV host Jermaine McKinley claimed near the end of a 37-minute video on YouTube that he received an email from an unknown named source alleging that Cassie turned over to investigators in the FBI a burner phone that belonged to Kim Porter. Okay. The late model and mother of Diddy's children who died in 2018. Cassie also allegedly shared a USB device containing recordings of Diddy's alleged sex parties where he reportedly hosted several powerful people, including Jake. I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that TD Jakes has slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad. The unknown name source claims that it also has been said that a young male has acquired a lawyer to represent him as he is set to sue Jakes for an incident that took place when he was just 16 years old. Okay. Good morning to everybody coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. Please hit that like button. The video source The video sources allege that the minor, whose family attended the Potter's house until he left in 2015, was forced to perform sex acts on Jake. Um, the source further alleged that the boy's family was paid off to keep what happened quiet, but he now intends to seek his own justice as an adult. On Thursday, the TikTok user Just Nini made a video clip of the allegations, which has already been viewed more than 1.6 million times on the platform alone, and expected hundreds and thousands of reactions. The video was also shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, making Jake a top 5 trending topic with Diddy. The X video was viewed 11 million times on Friday, as of Friday afternoon. Okay. All right. So McKinley did not respond. So they're stating that the Christian Post, this is who Jakes will run to when it comes to the Christian Post. Um, the Christian Post is pretty much stating that they reached out to Tough News TV, and they didn't get a response. And I don't know. Interestingly enough, let me see if he has posted anything since then. Um, nah, he hasn't posted anything since 2 days ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jake did not send him an actual cease and desist for him to cease and desist anything with Jake, especially if they know that that's the root of where the rumor started or came from, is from him. And like I said, the TikTok user didn't make a video until after she saw his video. So again, I wouldn't be surprised, as powerful as Jake's them is, I wouldn't be surprised if they have sent that man a cease and desist and told him do not talk on their name. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, let's keep going. Um, just over a year ago, a video of Jakes attending Diddy's 53rd birthday party in Los Angeles caused a stir on social media. Derek Williams, the executive vice president of TD Jakes Entertainment, who was also in attendance at the party, told Christian Post that the video was captured during a brief stop at the party while they were on business in the area. Now, another source close to the situation also told Christian Post that as far as they are aware, that is the only party hosted by Diddy that Jakes has ever attended. No, we not finna do that. No, we not finna do that, Derek Williams, because I know I done seen Jakes at more than just one party. And the reason why I know that and can say that is because we have seen Jake in several different clothing when he's with. This ain't the only picture that exists of them together at a party. That ain't the only picture that exists. Well, okay. Oh, let's play with words. Let's play semantics here. Okay, maybe excuse me. Specifically, he hasn't been to several Diddy parties, but he's been around Diddy at parties. Let's put it that way. Does that sound a little bit better? I don't know. I've seen him with Diddy several times. It could be different events, but the people still speculating because folks done took pictures. Folks done all kind of stuff to keep that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's keep going. Allegedly, allegedly. Okay. As a filmmaker, executive producer, and one of the pioneers of a value-based movie, Bishop Jakes, in his role as CDEO of TD Jakes Entertainment, paid respect to the former chairman of Revolt during the celebration of his birthday, Williams said. Now, in case if y'all do not know, Revolt, because I guess Diddy and TD Jakes had such a good relationship, Revolt started streaming. I don't know if they still do, but at one point they were streaming Bishop Jakes's sermons on their network or on Revolt. Again, I don't know if they still do that, but that I do know did happen at one point. Now Bishop Jakes was in LA for an important business meeting, and we felt that a quick appearance at the former chairman of Revolt's birthday event was the respectful thing to do since Bishop Jakes' sermons are aired on the Revolt network. He explained. Okay, so again, I hadn't read this article, so I didn't know that was coming up next. But anyway, there you have it. We both greeted the family. Bishop Jakes recorded a brief celebratory birthday video and left immediately to take our scheduled meeting. Any accusation to the contrary is wholly unverified and false, Williams insisted. Now, Bishop Jakes will continue to break down barriers and find relevant ways to tell faith-based, value-based stories. This and only this continues to be our North Star. So that was Bishop Jakes' response to the Diddy accusations, or of course the accusations of him being down to the Diddy party. Okay. Um I'm still gonna feel my way of how I'm feeling about this. But I'm a hush my mouth because yeah. Mm, mm. Uh I mean, we expected this to come, right? I think everybody expected there to be a response. If you did not expect it to be a response, then shame on you. But I expected it to definitely be a response that he was going to make. If I can be completely honest, in this, I I think first of all, I can't put nothing past nobody. Okay, that's for sure. Okay, um, but all of this stuff that was said in this article is true. It's true stuff. Um, that is absolutely correct about his sermons being streamed on Revolt. Um, I think that they did what they were supposed to do with this article by addressing where the actual video came from or where the information came from. It came from Tough News TV, and that's it. The TikToker made the video after she listened to the YouTube video. To me, again, in this particular situation, I actually didn't expect nothing different from the Christian Post. I knew they were going to do this. Um, and I mean, at the end of the day, they don't want to see that man go down like that. So you got to know. We all had to know that a statement was coming, right? Um, and it's very short, simple, to the point. It addresses everything that I feel like it needs to address. It addresses the TikToker. It addresses the original person who came up with the video. It also still states what TD Jakes does do. I think it was very simple in terms of getting to the point and stating what needs to be stated. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the comment section and you guys can take a look at it. It's not long at all. Um, it's not long at all, but I did put the link in the comment section so you guys can go take a look at it. But again, I can't put anything past anyone. They're all capable of doing any and everything. Just in my opinion, we saw what Cora has done with this young with Michelle Lau's son. So I'm not putting anything past these people. I'm not, unfortunately. And this is coming from someone who was once upon a time up under this ministry. You know what I'm saying? I was once upon a time under the Potter's House ministry. Actually, if I'm going to be honest, that was the last place in which my membership was. But once all of this stuff started coming out, I was before this. What really got me was the Cora Jakes situation. That really got me, and it got me how they responded to that situation, so to speak. So this to me, y'all, I'm not really moved by this him going to the Diddy parties and stuff as much as I'm moved by this stuff with Cora, you know. Also too, I told you guys about this, but Cora Jakes, her ex-husband, I don't know why they haven't really talked about this. But Cora Jakes' ex-husband, um, uh, 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 he took the plea deal. Okay, he took the plea deal. Um, and now he is going to be facing 20 years in prison for the things that have gone on, right? So if you go to the Christian Post definitely talks about everything that has to do with the church. Um, and you can find every article that you need to find there. Just again, in my opinion, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see somebody in the comments said, OMG, me too. I was very active there, but after I was approached to travel to Atlanta, I stopped going. You were approached to travel to Atlanta. That's the last church I'll ever attend. you know, so my experience, if I could be honest, my experience with the Potter's House. So I wasn't a member at the main Potter's House. I started going to the main Potter's House prior to the pandemic. I started going to the main Potter's House because I was talking to someone at the time who was going to that campus, but I was going to Cheryl Brady's campus in North Dallas. And I really enjoyed her teaching. I enjoyed it. I felt like I understood a lot of things better up under her teaching. And even now, sometimes I still do. I'm not going to hold y'all. I do still listen especially her affirmations and words of encouragement. I still listen to that when it comes to Cheryl Brady. I have been able to separate Cheryl Brady from what is being alleged of TD Jakes, because we don't have any solid facts. But what's being alleged from TD Jakes, I feel like I know how to separate that when it comes to Cheryl Brady. However, for me, this is just me, and I'm not telling anybody else to do this, but I can no longer bless this ministry until we address what's going on with Jason. That's just how I feel about it. Until we figure out what's going on with Jason, then I don't, mm-mm, you know. And we have been a part of the Potter's House Ministries for a minute. I had a cousin who was um on on staff there at the Potter's House, and when she passed away from breast cancer, it was the way that they treated us that kind of really put a little damper on some things. And but again, I found myself enjoying Potter's House North. How did I even end up there? I don't even remember how I went to visit. I know I went with somebody, but I can't remember who it was. But anyway, I went with somebody, and then we ended up going. And then plus, Cheryl Brady is a white lady, so you going in the church and you getting right on back out of there. Okay, we ain't got to stay. We ain't got to do a whole bunch of stuff. You in and you out. So uh, peaches and cream. Respectfully, and this is no shade. This is no shade whatsoever. Respectfully, I do think that Bishop Jakes is a star in his own right, and I know that may sound weird considering that he's a pastor, but I mean, he is a star in his own right, and that is something that you can't necessarily take away. Even though he's a man of God, I feel like he does have some star capabilities and some star power. Who is who is Jason? Did I say Jason? Did I say somebody Jason? Oh, Jason. Jason is Michelle Loud's son. So I know you guys have heard the story about Michelle Loud. Michelle Loud, Michelle Loud, Jason is Cora's is the son that belongs to Michelle Loud that Cora spiritually manipulated her into, giving up Jason. So that's who Jason is. Now, I know you guys have seen this because this has been going around for about 3 or 4 years now, where she has been telling the story that Cora pretty much spiritually manipulated her into um, giving over her son. All right. Now, to be very clear, Michelle Lau has, if I'm not mistaken, 5 children. Okay. Jason is one of the children that she had postpartum depression with. And I want to say this, I'm not a woman and I don't know for the life of me what postpartum feels like. However, I've seen people go through postpartum. My thing with this is for us in the black community, it seems like um we postpartum was one of those situations that's kind of hid like mental health is. Sweep it under the rug and just deal with it, right? A lot of women don't even know that they dealing with postpartum depression. So at the particular time, she did not know she was dealing with postpartum depression. She just wondered why she was having such uh, a disconnect with her son. In a sense, she loved him dearly, but she had like a little bit of a disconnect because she was going through that postpartum depression. I've heard women talk about postpartum depression, how hard it is, and them feeling like you know they can't fully love their baby at the particular time. And I think that has to be hard to deal with. So the postpartum, I highly respect women, women just giving birth, just the emotions, the pain, all of that stuff. I salute y'all. I do. I salute y'all. So Cora, unfortunately, we all know that Cora cannot have children. I don't know the exact reason, and I'm not about to start speaking on that, but Cora cannot have any children. And so the 2 children that she does have are children that, belong to someone else. I just and let me be clear when I say this. I think the part that bothers me the most, and I said this, I think I've said this to Cocktail Hour with Catrice because she's one that's staying on the Knicks, trying to get baby Jason back. But one of the things that I noticed that really bothers me is, and this is, I'll tell you, this is one of the issues that I have with Bishop Jakes. If your daughter did something like this, and I get granted it's your daughter, but if your daughter did something like this, you would put your daughter over the children's ministry? Hell no. Hell no. You going over there with the mother. You think I want you over my kids? No. 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 I want you over my kids. And you did what you did. And here's the thing. No one is making up no stuff on Cora because Cora has been nice, nasty this whole time with some of the things that she said. She has put out innuendos. Not only that, she has commented on her posts. Sometimes when people ask her, where's her son? Well, in due time, the Lord will reveal this and the Lord will reveal that. And he gonna also reveal that you a snake too. That's what he gonna reveal. Is that you a snake? Because at the end of the day, sis, you knew You not being able to have children, there are other ways to go about doing this. Look how many people there are. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Potter's House have a whole ministry for foster children and for children that need to be adopted. And you mean to tell me you're going to go manipulate this woman spiritually? Oh, the Lord, blah, 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 oh, now you done manipulated this woman spiritually. And another reason why I can't rock with your parents is because your parents is making it okay. That's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. Um, I just think again, y'all, for me, I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, I want justice for baby Jason. Period. When I heard Michelle tell the story that about the birthday party, what happened was Michelle had went live, talking about how she wanted to do a birthday party for Jason. And again, this is still her son. She wants to have a birthday party for Jason. So of course, people were sending money over to help her out, to get him whatever he needed, to get the decorations, to get all these things, right? The day of the party, Cora calls and says, "Oh, we can't bring baby Jason because security did not approve it." Can y'all imagine the other four siblings? Can you imagine Michelle being a mother and having to tell her other four children that unfortunately, y'all, everything that we've done for Jason today, he's not coming? I'm like, what you talking about? Security did not clear her to take baby Jason to the party that his biological mother was throwing for him. Now, make let's I got to dissect that a little bit more, right? We would be calling a girl, we would be calling Michelle Loud a bad mother had she not had this birthday party for Jason. She has a birthday party, and you and your big jaw decided not to take him to the party. So let me clear this part up. So then Cora turns around and has a birthday party for baby Jason and invites Michelle. I'm sorry. I know Michelle, shout out to Michelle. Michelle wanted to see her son, wanted to celebrate her son, but I wouldn't have went. I just I get it. I get why she went though. But honey, I'd have called and said, you don't want to disappoint your son. And ain't no telling what Cora had told baby Jason about Michelle being there. But this just goes to show you that they know how to manipulate folks. They know what they're doing, you know? So that's where I am with that piece of it. Like, I don't like this stuff going on with baby Jason. I feel like at this particular point, Corey need to do right. And I, I'm going to just go on and put it out there. I'm going to go on and put it out there. Y'all also look up the story on Sarah Jakes as well. And if, because I'm not getting into it, but something similar to Cora as well. Go look it up. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let me get back to these comments over here, see what y'all saying. Oh, Jesus. Thanks. I got a whole bunch of comments. Okay, let's see. Hey, trending at some point. What's going on, Braylon? Lee, what's going on? That's the problem, folks. You want be it a pastor or a star, it becomes. I agree with that. I can agree with that. At Chef Donna, and there's another story that is big as well. Can I drop the link into the live chat or DM you? I want to respect the channel. Oh, you can DM me. Brenda, I don't think you can DM it to me. Yeah, you could DM it to me. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah, DM it to me. If you don't mind. If you don't mind, can I leave? Okay. Anyway, so that's that when it comes to the Jakes, and that's why I can't do it. What's the power about them, honey? Okay, a bottom is one who receives the penetration. Okay, I'm gonna try to say it real cute. Okay, the bottom is the one that receives the penetration, and so just think about it. Power bottom. That means you want to be in control, and that means you like your bread basket. Shout out to Larry, but you like your bread basket plumage, then plumage, then plumage, then plumage, then plumage, and don't stop, and don't stop, don't stop. I'm not tired yet. No, no, I'm not tired yet. Okay, so now do you know what a power bottom is? Oh, I seen this. This got something to. I seen this. I think I saw this on Twitter. I do plan on getting into this a little bit further, but I'm probably gonna have to do it in Patreon. I probably can't talk about this publicly or on a public platform just because of thank you, Braylon, for that. But I probably would have to talk about that on Patreon. Waiting for y'all to make content for them. Preserve oh now after that explanation, no one should ask. I mean, what I ain't gonna say is gross because if that's what people like, that's what people like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people like to be in control. People like, people's like what they like, honey. I ain't judging nobody if there's a power bottom. I ain't judging them. I ain't judging. Couldn't be me. Yeah, it's a crazy story, Braylon. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that on the Patreon, cause honey, I don't even want to slip up and say nothing bad. Okay. Um, I don't want to. What's going on? Simply elegant one. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I had to do this early, and I felt like, listen. One thing about me, I I was loud when the video came out about Bishop Jakes. Now I said everything is alleged, and I still stand by that. I ain't saying nothing that's concrete. Um, but I felt like since there was some type of response, I felt like it was only right for me to come up here and give y'all what the response was in regards to Bishop Jakes, and y'all out here calling that man, or the people's calling that man a power. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's nasty. I mean, because that's you if that's what you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't shame nobody. Whatever you do in your bedroom is really honestly your business. If it's somebody underage or somebody that has said no, then we'll have a problem. But as far as what you do in your bedroom, baby, you can hump it and hump and do what you want to do around there. Okay. Do I think what is true about this power bottom mess. Um, I said it time and time again. I'm not putting anything past anybody. But I mean, I don't know. Hell, I ain't to say nothing. Get me in trouble, child. Okay. All I can say is that you can't put nothing past nobody. And I mean, if you weren't at the parties and you weren't at these particular places, you gonna have people asking you questions, and you got to think about that. I was always brought up on like if the pastor is down to the club, we got some questions to ask because let's keep it real. The quickest way to sum all that up is, oh, I was around there saving souls. But was you for real? Was you saving souls or getting your soul snatched? Which one was? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I was brought up in a time, especially in church and everything, etc., where you don't be out there with the peoples like that, especially if you have no intentions. And honestly, if you are going to minister, you supposed to take you a team with you, right? If you are an evangelist where you evangelize, you have to take you a team with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was brought up. You know, evangelizing is so different, and we try to tie it up with this, and I feel like that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? We, in my opinion, he ain't round us saving a soul. That's all I'm saying. Because you shouldn't be at them Diddy parties, period. Especially with all the accusations. And truth be told, you had to know that this was coming up. People ought to be ashamed making the bishop deny these power bottom allegations. Yeah, the flesh could be weak. But yeah, you take a team of believers, a team of people who, I mean, come on. If we think about the word evangelism, it means going out and scouting the people with the word of God and bringing them back to God. That's what evangelism is. And to me, you sir, I don't. I do. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Do I see him going around there to a Diddy party, laying his hands on somebody? What they supposed to do? Turn around and walk out the party? I'm just saying. If you saving the souls, let's think about it. Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Now, see this is just where that church boy in me comes out. I don't. If I'm at a party, right? And I see somebody walk up in there and lay hands on somebody and go to, yeah, oh shit, I mean, what they supposed to do? Turn around and lead the party? Shirley, I'm gonna need you to quit saying that because I don't know that he's saving souls. According to that article, he wasn't there to save souls. He was there to wish Diddy a happy birthday. He was there to give a speech and then he left. So I don't even think he saved souls at the party. Right. I'm just saying I don't, and this is again coming from a church boy. I'm just being honest. And let me say this too. By far, I'm not taking away Bishop Jakes' accolades or anything that he has done at all. I want to be very clear about that. I want to be clear about that. But to me, it just don't seem like if you down there at a Diddy party where they got drinks, I'm sure they probably. doing other stuff other than drinks, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Um, but you knew that. And if you drop in and out, you ain't around there. You ain't around there praying for them people at them parties, and we know. If you praying for the people at the party, won't you start at home and pray for your daughter in a thieving cell? Pray for that. Pray for that. Instead of going around there to the Diddy parties and wanting to save a soul. Since the people think you saving souls, I'm just saying. I'm child. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny that y'all say freak offs, but I get why y'all have to say it. Where was Jake's wife at these parties? Honey. Pray for Sarah husband. What we praying for Sarah husband for? What's Sarah husband at now? What he did? We got to pray for Sarah. The devil was in heaven as well. Um, see, I'm right there with you, simply elegant one. That's what I'm saying. If we going out to evangelize, honey, you take a team with you. That's how it goes. You don't go by yourself. You don't and the reason why you don't go by yourself is so that people won't do what people are doing right now. That's one of the reasons. But then also too, there's a biblical protocol to everything as well. And just know certain places guys ain't gonna want to enter. I agree. Diddy was at church last year. Let me see if I can find that clip. Oh yeah, find that. Um, she was spending his money. Who is spending the money? Oh, you talking about Sarah husband was spending the money? Is that what you talking about? His wife spending the money? I think respectfully, I mean, she first lady, so we can't expect any different. I don't know about a VIP section, but there's a section where he has, of course, like any other church, where they have people that sit in. And then when big people like Tyler Perry, Oprah, something like that come to the church, they do have a specific area that they put them in. But I think that's pretty standard if you go to a big church. I believe that's pretty standard. Uh TD Jakes act like he caught the Holy Ghost when Tyler Perry laid hands on him at his church. ah, being a bishop while surrounding yourself in this type of environment, if you're going to lay spiritual hands on someone, it should be in a holy place that's blessed. Well, so I can agree with that to an extent, and to an extent, I disagree. But I'll say it like this, and just like we've been saying, there's a protocol and a way to do everything that we do. Even when we go out in the streets to people who are on drugs, homeless people, there is a protocol in which you are as a body of Christ. There's a way that you are supposed to approach these situations. And to me, again, I don't see uh I just don't. I don't. Mm. I just don't see him saving souls at these parties. And that's all I'm gonna leave it at. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. You know, these men married to high, or these women married to high profile pastors aren't going anywhere. It doesn't matter what they do. Oh, absolutely. Sarita ain't going nowhere. Sarita ain't going nowhere. Okay. What you trying to accept my request and I'll send it? What you trying to send me a cash out? Is that what you trying to do? I don't know what you're trying to send. What request? Well, I don't even know if you were talking to me. Um, I heard P Daddy wife was on a live. Who is P Daddy? Oh, you talking about P Diddy's wife was on a live? That's new news to me. Who the wife was supposed to have been? Who the wife? Kim Porter was not his wife. Kim Porter was not his wife. That's his. Uh, he has children by Kim Porter. Um, but that wasn't. They weren't married. And also too, according to okay, there are plenty of conspiracy theories about Kim and what happened to Kim. A lot of us aren't dumb, including Albie Shore. But have y'all noticed that Albie Shore has been quiet? Ugh, it's been bothering me, and I had to say it. I had to say it. Albie Shore has been very quiet, considering all the stuff that was going on prior to. Um, but hey, I'm praying that he is okay. I am. Uh, I see he's posting, but when I say, excuse me, when I say quiet, y'all know what I mean by quiet. He ain't posting all that stuff to his stories like he was. Um, oh yeah, he's absolutely still recovering, but I don't know if y'all follow Albie Shore, but he's been out doing a whole lot of stuff. Like he's been doing a lot of interviews. He's also been taking care of his mother, from my understanding, or did she? Uh, Yeah, so he has a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just saying, as far as him being he's been slightly quiet. Now he hasn't been quiet since coming out of his coma. I'm gonna need y'all to read in between the lines. What I'm saying is, there was a time when Albie Shore was posting when Cassie's the lawsuit dropped and all of that kind of stuff. There was a time where Albie Shore was posting to the internet about his stroke experience and about other things. And I believe timing is everything. And I always say that pay attention to time frames. And he hasn't said any more on that, but I know for 3 or 4 days straight, he was going in. He was going pretty much ham on like his situation and what particularly happened to him. And I feel like he was throwing out a lot of innuendos for us to pick up, as he's always done. Even did that the day he found out about Kim Porter's passing. That's what I mean by quiet. He's not doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? So, um, ooh, Miss Deborah, listen. Miss Deborah, you throwing some stuff out here now. Ooh. Miss Ann, ain't no telling because you know that California statue is getting ready to go through, and then you know you got other people old clips resurfacing. Speaking of old clips resurfacing, there's an old clip that has resurfaced of the real reason why I told y'all I don't like Claudia Jordan. Y'all always wonder why I don't like Claudia Jordan. Let me let y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear. Well, this is one of the reasons why I don't like her. Um, and I never will forget this. So hold on. Let me play this so y'all can hear it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Um, okay, here we go. Oh.
I think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janland, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see the nine. So whatever, it's all good. It's her idea. It's her birthday. The all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janland, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see the nine. So whatever, it's all good. It's her idea. It's her birthday. All black.
Okay, y'all heard that. That's Claudia Jordan talking about all black everything. All she's pretty much. This is why people call her colorist Claudia. Colorist Claudia. That's why I don't like Claudia Jordan. A lot of people wants to know. That's one of the reasons I don't like her. I feel like you got all this to say about black folks. Then here we go. So now y'all know why I don't like Claudia. And I actually think I'm about to post that on Twitter and we're about to spark a conversation because I find it interesting that we want to talk about a whole lot of resurfaced clips and stuff like that. But that one we're not going to talk about. Yeah, we need to have a conversation about that before we go into 2024. How about it? All right, y'all. Listen, I know the people is going to disagree with me about this whole Jackie thing, and I'm gonna say it one time, and I'm gonna say it, and I mean exactly what I say. So if you're listening to me, understand what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not discrediting any women about how they feel about what Jackie said in any way. But what y'all can hang up for me is these women coming out giving these experiences when there is absolutely, and you cannot tell me different. There is absolutely protocol in which you can report any mistreatment. If you were that mistreated, you come out 12 years later, and no, I don't see it as the same as an SA victim. I do not. Because here's the difference. The difference is there is licensing involved when you are a doctor. So if you feel any type of way about your doctor mistreating you, there is a protocol for you to follow and report that doctor. So hang this bull crap up of, oh, all these women want to. No, if you had an issue with Jackie and the way that she treated you 12 years ago, go and file a report. Why wait till a clip resurfaced on the internet. What if the clip never resurfaced? Well, people have a hard time coming out about their experiences with doctors. It's no different from anybody else, and this is no shade to women. I've already told you how I feel about y'all, but that's no different from someone having a illness of a different sort. Let's use cancer, for instance, and you felt mistreated by your doctor. What do? You file a report. You report them. Y'all full of crap, if you ask me, when it comes to that, trying to expose Jackie or trying to come out with all of these stories. It is giving weird. And that's how I felt about it. And I'm not putting it in the same category as SA victims. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So to the girl that just used that as a comparison, no ma'am. No ma'am. We're talking about licensing. We're talking about a whole lot of things. And y'all could probably disagree with me, but this is just the way that I feel about it. Childbirth is clearly not something that we should be playing with. None of that. So if you felt some type of way, why didn't you do the correct thing? They give you all information for you to call if you have an issue. So y'all stop. Get off of the gas with that nonsense. Do I agree that Jackie should take some accountability for her words? I do. Did I think her words were disrespectful to Black women? If they feel like that, absolutely I do. And I love Jackie down. But I feel like y'all are really trying to drag this on to something that it shouldn't be. To compare this to an SAing is absurd to me. It's absurd to me. Again, if you have an issue with the way that your doctor is treating you, y'all do know that you have the capability. If your doctor treats you wrong for going in to take a physical, you can report them. Come on, y'all not that slow. Y'all not that slow. Also, this woman is on national TV every week. Every week. So you mean to tell me nobody wanted to come out before now? It's not like Jackie has been hiding. Jackie has been in front of the public for the longest. Jackie has been on the show for 10 years. And people see her face every Sunday, and ain't nobody else came out and said nothing about nothing like this. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem. I need y'all to stop. I really need y'all to stop. We're going over into a new year. I mean, is it possible? Is I'll say this and then I'm gonna be done with it. Not taking away women's feelings, not taking away the statistics of Black women and what they have to deal with during pregnancy. And I, again, as much as I like Jackie, I feel like her words could be very harmful to a lot of people in words that they felt disrespected. And for anybody, we gotta accept that. We gotta accept that. Somebody felt disrespected, somebody felt like that, then that's understandable. And we need to acknowledge that. Jackie was wrong with those words, period. But one thing I'm not doing is coming for her as a doctor when y'all had plenty of time. If anything was going on around there at Jackie's practice, y'all could have been blasted this situation. I think what y'all trying to do, and y'all, a lot of people are trying to put this in karma. This is karma. This is Jackie's karma. This is Jackie's karma for how she treating Quad and all of this kind of stuff. Y'all sound dumb to me. That's being for real. Y'all sound dumb. Do I think Jackie should take some accountability for her words? I do. And again, I love Jackie down. But that's just the truth. And that's just how I feel. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. It is Saturday. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done today. I'm pretty sure I'll probably do Bell Collective either today or tomorrow. Because I do have some stuff to say, and yes, I'm gonna be on Letitia and Marie Nick and So Gucci. Okay, so y'all stay tuned for that. I want to say shout out to Peaches and Cream for your Cash App. I greatly appreciate it. So VS Speaks, hear what I said, and I think this is what y'all's problem is. Do I believe what she said was wrong? Absolutely, I do. And I feel like she should be accountable for her words. I absolutely believe that. But this extra dragging is the hell unnecessary. And to be completely honest with y'all, this is just me being honest. If you felt the way about Jackie all of these years, she is on a show that comes on every Sunday on national TV. You mean to tell me none of this stuff would have come out prior to this clip resurfacing from 3 years ago? Now all of a sudden, everybody has so many issues with Jackie. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't. That's just how I feel. Just my opinion on it. And again, I'm not discrediting anyone, and definitely not Black women for feeling some type of way. Think y'all can feel some type of way. But all this extra stuff that's going on, and Buffy adding her miserable stuff onto it. Buffy is a fake to me. Buffy is a crybaby to me. Granted, what Jackie said was wrong. Jackie apologized 3 times. Buffy, if you are that triggered, turn off the TV. It's that simple. Get off of the internet. You're not that triggered, because if you was that triggered, you'd be going to get somebody to see about what you're dealing with. Buffy wants a moment. Buffy really wants. If you ask me, Buffy has said time and time again that she turned down the offer to come back to Married to Medicine. I don't think they ever offered you to come back to Married to Medicine. What did you have to offer, even as a friend? Absolutely nothing but a bunch of tears. I'm gone because I can go in on Buffy all day, just like I do Marie and Sheree. Okay? So, with that being said, y'all have y'all a good old evening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on my way to the hip hop.
On my way to the BET Awards. Thank you, Fat Joe, for inviting me. We out here in the ATL enjoying ourselves. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. It's the Bishop.
Oh, by the way, I do got a Bishop Whitehead update that I will do probably tomorrow or Monday. Okay. All right. I mean, not Monday. I mean Sunday. Wait, tomorrow is Sunday. Shit. Well, I'll probably do it tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, y'all. Bye. Y'all have a great day.
You as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.